Bashiqa's Iceman says he'd be happy to go out of business. But 7 months after this town was taken back from ISIL, his trade is essential to sustaining life here.
The most difficult issues we are facing are the lack of electricity and water. One day we have them both, and then they are gone for another 10 days.
There were 140,000 people living in this town in northern Iraq 3 years ago. As ISIL swept through this part of the country, most fled. Few have returned. This town was a peacefully coexisting blend of ethnic Yazidis, Muslims and Christians, a rare combination in today's Iraq.
When ISIL desecrated this church, they hacked out the eyes on this painting of Jesus Christ because they believe it's a sin to show the image of any prophet, and Jesus is a prophet in Islam. There were 2,500 Christians living in this town before ISIL arrived. Very few of them have come back.
We did come across one of the only Christian families to venture back, arriving while we filmed. Their choice made more out of necessity than desire, they tell me.
Now I see only destruction here. In my opinion, this town isn't habitable anymore. The poor are coming back because they don't have any source of income. That's why we're coming back. We can't afford to rent outside anymore.
Their neighbours, a Yazidi family, have been back just a week. They're repairing damage from where a mortar fell.
We're optimistic about the future. Things are getting back to normal. Bashiqa's been cleaned and rebuilt now. We're hoping for more protection though, so that we feel safe and won't be afraid of the unknown.
Only about 400 families have returned to Bashiqa so far. Apart from resurfacing main roads, there's been no Iraqi or Kurdistan regional government investment in reconstruction. Here, the Yazidis are rebuilding a shrine, working barefoot on sacred land. As with everything else, the people of Bashiqa have been left to look after themselves. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, Northern Iraq.